So hello, welcome. Maybe some people will still join us, but thank you. Thank you for being here. My name is Katarzyna, Kasia, Rutkowska-Parkes, and today we're talking about soul connection. And when Ola was preparing the title, she wrote reflection, renewal, realignment. And I would like to add another R, which is a reconnection. So reconnection to our soul, to our true self, to our truth. And I liked it when Ola said in the beginning that the energies are different. Yes, the summer energy is definitely the fire. We get the sun, we get the movement, growth, and now we're getting into more water. So even if we have fires now, there's more smoke because there's more water in the fire. And we're going more inward because this is the time leading us to winter, where we connect to the earth, connect to the ground, when hopefully we can rest a bit in order to prepare for the spring. And today we are balancing water and the fire, the night and the day, dark and light. We always have the opposites. And sometimes we may treat our body and us as opposite to our soul. But our soul really wants to be embodied. Our soul wants our body to be expanded, to be energetic, because our soul wants to experience everything there is in this third dimension. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's painful. However, every experience enriches us. However, every experience gives us something which we can learn here and bring the lesson to our soul group and then to the moment. So everybody is learning through our experience. Our soul group can learn as well. But sometimes our mind takes over, especially our mind, and becomes the controlling part of our life, saying, you have to do everything logically, you have to do everything this way or that way, which obviously sometimes is useful. This is the more masculine way of doing things. I have a goal, I have to achieve it. And our soul gets pushed aside. Our soul is the intuition as well. We have our intuition. And when you're bringing up your children and when you're looking after yourself, however the mind likes to take over. And if our soul feels unheard, if we disconnect from our soul, we lose a huge part of ourselves, because soul is the spirit in us. So we can become these walking shells. Yes, we're still going to work, we're still smiling, watching television, whatever we're doing, meditating even. However, we are empty inside, and this emptiness may lead to unhappiness, stress, illness. So today we'll look into where our soul actually is at the moment. So we'll meditate, and we also do some EFT tapping in order to acknowledge that sometimes maybe we are disconnected from our soul and that we want to connect to it. So hopefully after this session, you'll be able to connect to your soul more and feel it more. And also maybe get some intuition on your next step. Because as we were talking earlier sessions, we are preparing for the autumn. We are preparing for new programs, for new projects. So let's do it in connection with our soul, not against it. So let's start with a meditation and let's see what will happen. You can sit comfortably. If you're okay, you can close your eyes. If not, just put your eyes down, look down. And let's start with a few deep breaths. I know you also had a lot of movement today, so let's bring our body to stillness. And I want you to feel the support of the earth below your feet, support of the chair, sofa. You are really held. You are safe. You are supported. Just allow yourself to be. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to achieve. You can just be. And breathe. You can imagine that your breath has got a color. Send it around your body. If there is a block, just let it be. You don't have to push. You don't have to do anything. And if this color is okay, let it be. If not, you can change it. Breathe and feel the support. You are really held. And imagine you are sitting in a cave. You're sitting on your own. And then there is this feeling of anticipation. You know that someone or something is going to come. So you're making yourself comfortable, safe, and you're waiting. And you see some movement in the corner of the cave. It's not scary. You know that there's something or there's someone is coming to you with love. And you're sitting and you're welcoming this person or this energy that's coming towards you. Maybe there is a fire in this cave, so you both can sit together. And first of all, acknowledge presence of the other. Because at the moment it's the other. And feel that connection is starting to be established between the two of you. And you realize that this is your soul. You acknowledge your soul. Maybe it's been with you for a very long time. Maybe it's your first meeting. And you're full of gratitude to your soul for its arrival. And your soul is sending you love. Your soul has been waiting for so long for this acknowledgement, for this invitation. So you recognize each other. And you may ask your soul, what was blocking it from connecting with you, if there was a block? Just allow the answer to come. Don't judge it. It may surprise you. And what is it that your soul needs now? In order to be fully with you, to guide you, to advise you. And can you give it to your soul? And you can also ask your soul questions. Maybe your question is, what's my next step? What am I supposed to be doing? How should I act in this situation? So ask your soul whatever you want to know. Again, don't judge the answer, just take it. Now it's time for both of you to leave the cave, to leave the darkness. So you ask your soul if she wants to travel with you, if she wants to be with you. If not, ask her, what can you do for her to be with you? What else is needed? And if your soul decides to come with you, you come outside into the sunshine, into the light. You become one. Your soul becomes you, you become your soul. There is no separation, there is no division. Everything is one. And you are whole. And at this moment, you can agree with your soul, your language. How will you know when your soul is speaking? It's not your mind trying to convince you of something. It may be a feeling in your body, it may be a certain word, emotion. So agree with your soul. How are you going to communicate? When you've done it, it's time to come back to the here and now, to your room, to your chair, to your bed, and take a few deep breaths again. Reconnect to your body. Move. Open your eyes when you're ready. If you want, maybe you want to take a few notes, little notes, just to remember what it was like to be with your soul, what message she gave you. I will give you just a moment to come back. Take your notes. And in a minute, we'll continue our soul reconnection. Okay, so let's continue. I hope you enjoyed your connection with your soul. Maybe you know your soul very well, or maybe it was the first meeting. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Is it the 10th or the first meeting? And now I would like to do some tapping with you. I don't know if you know what it is. If not, I will just explain it quickly. So when we tap on the endings of the meridians. Meridians are used in acupuncture. These are the energy lines that are connecting different organs that are responsible for the energy of organs. And instead of using needles, we tap. You can tap on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, doesn't matter. We can even tap like this. So we'll start with a statement. I will be giving you a statement. You'll be just repeating it and tapping. If the statement doesn't resonate, please make your own. This is your journey, so you will be giving yourself the right statements, the right answers. If anything comes up, it's great. There may be yawning, there may be tears, even coughing, but it's okay. Whatever comes up, it's okay. So we'll start with tapping on the edge of the hand. Then we tap on the brow, on the eye, underneath the nose, the chin. Here it's good under the collarbone. It's good to use 2 hands. And then under the arm, not straight under the arm, but on the bra line, if you're wearing a bra, and on the top of the head. So first of all, I would like to ask you, how are you feeling when you think about your connection with your soul? It may be feeling sad that, oh, I've wasted time not connecting. I want you to look for a more, let's call it negative feeling. So sadness, helplessness, this kind of thing. How do you feel about your connection with your soul so far? If it's only positive, brilliant. You can still tap on it. And if you found the feeling, the emotion, how strong is it? On a scale from 0 to 10. So 0, there's no sadness, no emotion. 10, it's a very strong level, it's the highest level. So you can write it down. Could be 3, could be 7. And we'll see what happens after we talk. Sometimes the number may grow because we uncover something really, really deep, but we can still tap on it. Hopefully the number will go down, but we'll see. So I would be telling you the statements. If anything doesn't resonate, please change them. And just repeat after me whatever I'm doing. So we start on the edge of the hand. Even though I have this feeling connected to my soul connection, I respect myself. Even though I have this feeling about my soul connection, I love myself. Even though I have this feeling connected to my soul, I deeply and completely love, honor, and respect myself. And now on the eyebrow, this feeling connected to my soul. I want to be connected to my soul. And when I think about it, I feel, and now you say what your feeling is. This feeling is in, now you can say where it is, in your stomach, in your head. And I feel it. This feeling connected to my soul connection. I really want to reconnect to my soul. I really long for this soul connection. I love my soul. And I want my soul to love me. And when I think about this connection, I feel, now say how I feel. Maybe this feeling has been with me for a long time. Or maybe this feeling is new. It doesn't matter. What's important is that it's there. And it doesn't serve me. Because now I want to connect to my soul. I want to be fully connected to my soul. Because I know that my soul thinks about my highest good, wants my highest good, and wants to be with me. I know I had blocks before. Maybe this block came up during the meditation. But I will do whatever I can to clear this block in order to connect with my soul. Because I know my soul loves me. And I love my soul. And I know that if I connect to my soul, my life will be more guided, more supported, whole. Okay, take a deep breath. And now, tell me, you can write maybe in the chat so we'll know, how was your number before and how is it now? So we'll see what's happening. We'll do some more tapping, but let's see How are the numbers changing? Okay, 8 to 3. Feeling was frustration. Great. Anybody else? 8, 5. Disappointment. Thank you. Anybody else would like to share? So the feeling is still there. We'll tap on it. We'll see what happens. Also, this feeling may change. For example, disappointment may change to sadness. Frustration may change to anger or something else. So if during our tapping changes, acknowledge it and tap with the new feeling. Okay, let's start again. Even though I still have this feeling connected to my soul connection, I appreciate myself. Even though there's still this feeling connected to my soul, I acknowledge how I feel. Even though this feeling is still there, I deeply and completely love, honor, and respect myself. This feeling is still there. Not that strong as before, but it's still there. I acknowledge it. And I honor myself. Because I know I'm doing my best. I want to connect to my soul. And I'm opening. I'm opening my heart. I'm opening my body. I'm expanding to give my soul as much space as possible. I can do it with love. I can do it with my wisdom. But I know it's a process. So if this feeling needs more time, it's okay. But I know I'm the master of my energy. And in the end, if I tell this feeling to go, it will need to go. Because I'm the master, I'm the empress or the emperor of my energy. And this feeling has got no power over me. I decide on my soul connection. I decide what's in my energy field and what needs to leave. So maybe it's time for me to decide. For me to say, and we'll tap here more, it's an important point. So for me to say, it's enough. I've learned the lesson. I love myself. And this feeling doesn't serve me anymore. I thank this feeling for the lesson. And I'm allowing it to go. And from now on, I decide what stays in my energy field and what doesn't. Deep breath. The energy is really shifting. I can feel it also in me. Oh, how are the numbers? You can show me like this. Are they going up? Are they going down? down. Okay, so for once, this is a good sign. Great, I'm pleased. I think, I don't know if I can see the body. Hopefully the numbers are going down. Oh, can you write down, how are you feeling now? How are you feeling in yourselves? Maybe peaceful, or maybe agitated? What's going on in your body now? What else? How are you feeling? Relaxed and loving and accepting myself. Perfect. And loving myself, because it's all about wholeness, about being one with whoever we are, peaceful and more energized. Because the minute we embody our soul, we are one. Suddenly, our inner truth is the most important thing. Suddenly, it's not important what Uncle Steve or my neighbor is thinking. What's important is how I'm feeling, who I am, what my truth is. Feeling a need to integrate, yes, it will take some time probably. And later on, when Ola publishes these videos, you can come back to it. You can come back to the topic. You can come back to the meditation. And because maybe new emotions, new feelings come up, you can tap on it again. And whenever you have a feeling, emotion, even stress, you can just tap. Even though I'm stressed, I love myself. And you can just do tapping on yourself. It's a safe thing. And one thing I didn't tell you to start with, I also do life alignment. So in life alignment, we have a point for soul connection, and it's actually on your right foot, connection of your foot and your leg. You just touch it with one finger. And before we started the session, I've done the sequence. I've touched the point. So, and I did it for all of us and everybody who will be watching it later. So we clear it also on the energetic level, and also done the sequence that we need to have to connect to our soul. So hopefully we are connected better. And yeah, if you would like to also write, do you feel more connection to your soul now? If you could just say yes or no. Do you feel more connected to your soul? I do. Yes. Right. Or if there is still any blocks, yes. I feel I need to sit with this again, but yes. And also it's interesting, whoever came to you, it's the right representation of your soul for this moment. This is how your soul wanted to show herself. I call soul with her. In Polish, a soul is a she. So how your soul wanted to show yourself. Maybe if you do this meditation tomorrow, it will be different. And accept it. Don't question it. And talking about questions, do you have any questions? If you have any questions, you can write them down as well. No, I think the integration will be important. And also, if you've asked your soul about your next step, about what you're going to do, please take this step, even a little thing that will take you in the right direction, because working with soul is a two-way thing. It's not just your soul talking to you, shaking you, go this way. You also have to show your soul, your spirit, that you will do it, you will commit. Because maybe then at some point your soul will say, I keep telling you, just wake up and go in the right direction. So do something. And do something to show to your soul that it's happening, that you're cooperating. And I'm just reading. Please, can you give a quick explanation of how to self-tap? You say, even though I'm feeling on the hand, then tell the story and rewrite it through the other points. Yes. Okay. So quickly. When we start tapping, the first part of tapping is 3 times on the edge of the hand. And this is when we say, even though I feel, even though I have this problem, even though I have this pain, I love myself. We always have to get something positive. I love myself. I honor myself. I respect how I feel. And then the easiest way would be just saying, I feel angry. 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 You do it. And the next round, you can say, I would like to feel peaceful. So you do the round again. I would like to feel peaceful. And then you can say, in order to feel peaceful, I need whatever. Need to take a bath. I want a bath. I want to take a bath. I want to take a bath. And the answers will come to you. The process will happen. If you connect with your soul, if you trust your intuition, you will really know what to say. You can only tap, I'm angry, and the feeling will shift as well. Has it answered your question? Yes. Thank you. Also, if you sign up to my mailing list, you receive a tapping session, free tapping session on stress. So you can follow it as well. It's all recorded and you can receive it. So if there are no more questions, I'm really grateful to all of you and to Ola for organizing it and for inviting me. And if you have any questions later on, please write. You can always communicate and write and be in touch. So I wish you still, I think, 2 more sessions or 3 more sessions, 2 more sessions. I'm sure they will be amazing. And thank you for coming here. No doubt we'll meet again.